famous families. But now Donald Trump is going to teach her a few new tricks on the new season of The Celebrity Apprentice. Watch.
You'll see a different side. You'll see this, it's going to be more of that Joe Jackson, because this is what I need. Because I have competition here, and I have a lot of strong, powerful people that I'm up against. And I want to win this show, and I got to put some of that energy behind me in order to win. When it comes to this, you'll see my father in me. You'll see Joe Jackson come out. I mean, he doesn't care. He tells it like it is.
I assume we're going to see the warm and fuzzy kumbaya Joe Jackson coming out of LaToya. Joining me now is LaToya herself, Miss LaToya Jackson. I'm so happy to have you here, LaToya.
Why, thank you. Thanks for having me. I have to start by telling you I love your show.
Thank you.
I always watch it.
That's
and
nice.
Guess what I like the most about it?
What?
I love everything that you do, but it is so hilarious to me when I hear your crew laughing at all your jokes in the background.
You know,
it is so
they don't
funny.
laugh at all of them, and we're going to have to deal with that.
Joy, they laugh at a lot.
They
and
do.
it's so funny to me because they just blurt it out.
Yeah, they're the best.
I go, that's so cool.
We love our crew.
I do too. And congratulations.
Thank you.
Your grandmother. Yay!
I'm a grandmother, that's right.
That's
I've been
nice.
cheerful ever since that baby popped out.
Oh, I bet you're happy, aren't you?
And I hardly felt a pain either. I mean, the contractions were nothing, you know?
That's so funny.
So that's intriguing what you said. What side of Joe Jackson are we going to say?
Well, meaning the side that he tells it like it is. You know, he really, he puts his foot down when he has to, and that's what he does.
Yeah.
So that was like day one, and that's what I want to bring that out.
Mm-hmm. Now, the cast of Celebrity Apprentice is quite a group. Yes. You have Nene Leakes, who's quite formidable. You have Richard Hatch, who has his own history.
Yes.
Star Jones, formidable. Gary Busey, so it's like The View on testosterone is what this group is. So, was there a lot of drama during the taping?
Joy, that's an understatement.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Tell me everything.
I will. No, I'll tell you as much as I can. As much as I can. No, there was so much going on. You have absolutely no idea. And truthfully, I must say to you that I would always say, I feel like I'm in prison. I just felt like I was in prison because there was a lot of drama. And I'm not used to drama. I live and lead a very peaceful life. And very calm, and just from the left, from the right, it was always something going on. It's like, well, geez.
Well, can you give me some details?
Do I have to?
Yeah.
Listen, I don't need to give you any details. You already worked with the coworker.
Who is that?
Joy.
You know, I saw you on Wendy Williams, I guess it's yesterday.
Yeah.
And you were saying that she asked you, how did you get along with Star?
Yes.
And you said, as well as they got along on The View. What did you mean by that?
You tell me. You're part of that View bit.
Well, you know, here's the thing. We were together for 10 years, Star and I.
Yeah?
And, you know, we got along pretty well most of it. I mean, we had a few arguments here and there.
Right,
But, you know, the truth of the matter is, for over 10 years, when you work with somebody, you're going to have a few fights.
Yeah, that's
But
true.
we didn't have that many fights. She was at my house. She was in my pool. We went to dinner together. I was at her wedding. You know, it's not all negative.
Right, of course.
Yeah.
No. And I'm not saying that either. I'm simply saying that I'm a very peaceful person, and I get along with everybody. But then there's times when people are just make it quite difficult for you, and when people try to pick on you, and it just...
Let's take a look at a clip of Donald Trump asking you about your team's name, ASAP. Watch this.
Actors, singers, authors, and performers with a purpose.
Say it one more time. It's artists.
Artist.
So we want to do it
We
one
would
more
be
time.
artist,
And professionals, Marlene.
singers, actors, authors,
That's okay. Go ahead.
artist, singers, authors, and performers with a purpose. Professionals. I keep forgetting
It's all right.
professionals.
Don't worry about it.
Well, Donald Trump was very sweet. So the rest of them, was he sweet to you?
Yeah, he was very nice. That was, you know, it's the first day, very nervous, and once you make a mistake, I could not get it together. And what it was that I came up with the name ASAP for the team, and I looked around at all the girls on the team, and I said, oh, we have artists, we have singers, everybody in here is an author. Everybody on the team had written a book, so I kept saying author. Star decides to change it to actors. And that kept throwing me off. And I said, oh, my God, I'm thrown off because I'm thinking, you're an author, because they are all boasting. And
Well, you were right, because, I mean, they're not all actors. I mean, look at that list. Gary Busey's the only actor there.
Well, on the female side?
And Lisa Rinna. Oh, on the female.
On the female side.
So you had Lisa?
Because
Who
our
else?
team was ASAP, Team ASAP.
Oh, I see.
We had Lisa, we have Nene, and, well, you know the girl, she just read it off
Right,
to
but
me.
Nene's not. Is she? Oh, she has a sitcom, right?
And
She
then we
was on a
had
sitcom.
Nikki Taylor, who's absolutely wonderful. What
The
a
model.
sweet, oh, no, Nikki Taylor.
Essence magazine. No,
Yes,
right?
yes, Essence. Oh, I
That's
thought
it.
you meant the other Playboy, yeah.
No,
Essence.
no. Oh, what about the other?
No,
Playboy?
Hope was from Playboy.
Oh, okay. So what kind of fights are we talking? Come on, let's have some dish here.
Okay, you're 5 women on The View, right?
Yeah.
You know what fights are like on The View. You know what they're like.
You know, we don't fight now at all.
Because
This group is very, very cohesive. We never have an
Oh,
argument.
that's the way it should be, and that's how I felt it should have been. But you know, you hear it and you turn around. It's like, what's going on now? What happened? Either sometimes you get involved or you just walk away and say, I don't wish to be a part of this.
Did anybody scare you?
Let me be honest with you.
Yeah.
You know, in the beginning, when people start yelling and fighting, I don't like that, and it frightens me, and I have to contain myself from crying.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So a couple of people scared you. Are there tears in some of the episodes? That's great television when you start crying when someone yells at you.
Yeah, but you don't let them see it.
You don't want them to say it, yeah.
Yeah, you don't
but,
let
you know,
them see it.
But the whole show is based
But I'm
on...
not saying they made me cry.
Oh, I see.
You're going to see tears.
Oh, it wasn't you.
We can't tell too much. You know
devil.
that. You know Donald's not allowing us to tell too much.
You can't tell too much. No, he's going to drag it out, I know.
Yeah.
But now I really want to say it. I want to say who was
Oh,
crying.
no, it's going to be a great show. Honestly, it's his best episode ever.
But I
this
mean-
season is going to be the
Yeah.
greatest.
Yeah, I think so.
It
well,
really
Joan
is.
Rivers' episode was pretty damn
Oh,
good.
no, that was good, but this
Oh,
is going
yeah.
to be better, I promise you, because I saw that one. This is going to be better.
But I mean, the thing about it is that the bombastic behavior and the fighting and all that is what makes the show interesting. And also, you have to turn on each other in order to get your thing accomplished.
Yeah, well, not necessarily, Joy, but it happens that way sometimes because, you know, we forget our purpose and why we're there. We're there to bring awareness to our charities, to whatever it is.
That's right. Well, you're doing it for a good cause. But I mean,
Yes.
truthfully, who is the most annoying person there?
Don't ask me that question.
Can I have initials?
JB.
JB? That's me? I wasn't there.
I'm just kidding. I was just doing that.
That's cute, but I wasn't there.
I
That's
know
why.
that. That was a joke.
Yeah, okay.
No, it was
So
a
you're
joke.
not going to tell me anything?
No, I'm not going to say anything. Actually, truthfully, I got along with everybody. There's no one that I did not get along with, but then people pick on you, too, at the same
What
time.
about Nene Leakes? Did she get along with everybody? She's coming on this show, by the way. We're going to have
She
her,
is?
too. She might tell me more than you just told me.
She probably, I don't know if she will or not.
No?
I'm not so sure.
Boy.
No. But Nene, I have to be honest with you with Nene. Nene has a really good heart. She really does.
I don't know her personally, but I'm sure
Yeah.
she does.
Well, I got to know her. She has a really good heart, and I really began to like her. I liked her from the very beginning, but I realized something that she didn't realize it at the moment, and I hope but she allowed she allowed Star to control her.
She did?
Well, not realizing it. Star used her as her mouthpiece. So she was back pulling the strings.
Star was the puppeteer, and
Yes.
Nene was the puppet? Wow.
That's how I viewed it.
You
yes.
viewed it that way. Well, we'll see how
But
Nene viewed it.
Yeah, you'll see. But I was absolutely right, and Nene will tell you that.
Oh, that's very interesting. Well, you
yeah.
see, you gave me a little tidbit. Now I'm happy.
I know, and I shouldn't have, but I did.
Okay, we'll have more with LaToya Jackson in a minute.
So say right there.
Jackson. Family for a little while.
Yes.
How are your family? How are they all doing since Michael's departure from this planet?
They're doing well, a lot better than before, of course. And
Yeah.
you do the
Time.
best you can at a time like that. But time, you know, it goes on, and you try to believe that it heals all wounds. But the fact is that I'm very proud of the fact that his children
how
are
are
doing
they
better
doing?
than anyone.
Yeah.
Children are so resilient, aren't they?
Yes,
They bounce
sometimes.
back, and sometimes yes, and they're living their life the way they want and the way they should be and the way that's proper, which is really good. And I'm very proud and happy for them. It was very difficult for me when
Who's
first
guiding them? Your mother?
My mother, yes.
Your mother.
My mother is.
Bless
and
her.
then, of course, they have the help that's with them as well.
How about, well, you know, well, let's talk about the trial of Conrad Murray that's coming up. You think he's guilty? What do you think?
Do I think he's guilty? Joy, I'll tell you what I think. As I said from day one, I truly believe that he was the fall guy. I believe that it was arranged and he was the fall guy and they used him to do what they're doing. And I will always believe that. And I'm certainly hoping that the truth come out in the trial that's been pushed back, as you well know, until May.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Well, what do you hope will come out of the trial?
The truth. And I want justice. I really and truly want justice.
So do you want to see him go to prison or not?
Well, he was there. He was, you know, they say at the hands of my brother, he was there. But there are more people involved, and I think they should bring them all forth.
How are they going to do that, though? I mean...
Well, I'm hoping that it goes in that direction, but from what we're looking at, it's not going to go that way, so we'll see what happens.
Are you talking about other doctors? Who are you talking about?
Yeah, there are other people.
Doctors?
Yeah, there are others.
That gave Michael drugs, you mean?
Others that were involved in this whole conspiracy. This is a conspiracy that we're dealing with. And a lot of people don't know that and understand it. They only know what the media feeds you, as you well know, because we believe. See, the media is the eyes and ears to the world. Whatever they feed us is what we hear.
True.
And that's what we believe. And that's what the media is doing. I want the truth.
And what do you think is the truth, though? That there are other people involved, and what else?
Well, Michael told me before he passed. He told me that he was afraid that he was going to die. He was going to be murdered, he said.
He thought he would be murdered?
Oh, yeah, he did. He said that to me. So, homicide's a murder as far as I'm concerned. But the problem is that who did it? Who actually did it? Who manipulated this?
It might not be just one person, you're saying.
Oh, it's not one person, no, not at all.
Okay. Now, your sister Janet, she has a new book. Are you close to Janet?
Yes.
She has a book called True You. Have you read the book?
I haven't read the book. I've been so busy running. But I know it's good.
It's good. And in the book, in the interviews, she talks about your father hitting her once with a belt. Did that ever happen to you?
I got a spanking once when I was in kindergarten. Was it kindergarten or
What'd
first
you
grade?
do?
First grade.
Why did you get a spanking?
I didn't pass. I was left behind. And the reason I was left behind, it was really weird because on my report card, when you're that young, I had all S's. And
oh, yes,
S is satisfactory,
right.
Which is the highest grade you can get. I had all S's, but I didn't pass. And the reason I didn't pass is because they said because she won't talk. She doesn't talk in school. She doesn't talk in class. And I was so shy. I was like this. I wouldn't talk, but my grades were just top.
Yeah.
And so they said, well, maybe if we leave her back, she'll speak in school. Well, after that beating, I spoke.
Really? So does your father actually thought that if he hit you, you were going to talk?
Well, you know what it is, Joy, and I have to be quite honest with you. Back then, in those days, everybody spanked their children, basically. And that's the way people grew up in a lot of the households for discipline. But we've learned today that you don't do that. We're talking about 30-something years, you know, or more. Way back there, and that's what parents did. Today, they don't do it that way because we have this child abuse rule now, which is quite different.
Well, I think that, you know, some people believe in that type of discipline.
Yeah.
I don't believe in it. My family never spanked me or anything like that.
Well,
but,
neither do I.
Yeah, well, now you know better.
Yes,
you know
neither
better.
do I.
But I always feel like when the parents are strapping and hitting their kids, like sometimes it looks like they're enjoying it. And that bothers me.
No, I don't think so. I think that he instilled discipline, but it wasn't bad. I'm older now, and I realized that, you know, he was raising children and things of that nature. No, it wasn't bad at all.
No. Did he hit Michael?
He got a spanking.
He spanked Michael.
Yeah.
Did any of the children?
People spanked people back then. They really did.
In some families, but your father did quite a bit of it. According to Janet, you know, she says he hit her with a belt. That's...
Yeah. And
that's rough.
Yeah, you would get a spanking with the belt.
I mean, does he regret any of that now? We've reached out.
Yes, of course he does. My father has a very good heart. Don't get it wrong. He has a very good heart, and that was his way of, I guess, trying to instill being a disciplinarian at that particular time for the kids to understand. And you have to look at us now. I think everybody in the family, of course, quiet and shy the whole bit, but everyone's very good children, very good kids.
You're not that shy anymore like you used to be.
No, I've come out a great deal.
You've come out of your shell.
Because you know why I'm happy?
Because you feel happy now.
I'm happy. There are no restrictions on my life, and I'm happy, and that's very important.
What's your personal life like?
My personal life is very good. It's very good. Well, personally, I know you mean personally, intimately, but that's fine.
Well,
I guess
you tell me whatever you want.
If that happens, it'll happen. If I meet someone, that'll be wonderful. But I'm just busy working and doing what I love to do, being an entrepreneur and doing things of that nature.
Do you want to have children?
You know, I've always, since I was 16, wanted to adopt. I always felt that there are tons of children in the world that need someone to care for them and need love and need attention, and I could provide that for them. And I've never had the opportunity because I've been so busy and going through situations that has brought me to where I am today. And yes, I do wish to adopt.
Oh, you do?
Yes. I got a gift for you.
You have a gift?
Yeah, I just out of the blue. I got a gift
nice
for you.
Of you. What
I got you a little gift.
Shall I open it?
Yeah, you can open it.
Makeup.
makeup.
Love it.
You do?
Dream
You're gonna
cream.
Love Dream cream.
You know, a woman of a certain age needs all the moisturizing she can get.
This is really great. No, this is great. It's for the hands. You're going to love it.
Oh, you're selling this stuff? Is that you on the picture?
That's me on the cover.
Look at
This is my
you.
cream. It's from my line, Toya Luxurious Collection. Look at this. Look at this.
Oh, very
Look at
nice.
the crystals. Isn't this great?
Oh, my staff.
This has diamond dust in it.
Oh,
Joy,
look at that, how pretty that is.
Isn't that, those are Swarovski crystals?
The bling.
It's
That's
250
beautiful.
of those. Isn't that great?
Yeah,
I
that's
love
nice.
it. You will love the
Well,
texture.
thank you very much,
You're
Latoya.
welcome.